We all love cinnamon, lattes, apple pies, cinnamon rolls, etc. I use cinnamon, I use it in cooking, in Indian and Pakistani cooking, and occasionally I'll add some powder to my chai. But if you're like me, you probably became extremely alarmed that the FDA just dropped their third recall notice for lead contamination in cinnamon. So how does lead get into cinnamon? During the cultivation and propagation of cinnamon, especially from the ground, from planting to later manufacturing and shipping, lead can be introduced at any of those levels. Okay, lead is present in the soil, in water, in pollution. During the packaging and shipping phase, there's lead that can be introduced into that. And then even more frighteningly, lead can be introduced in the products that some companies are adding to ground cinnamon to help boost its color or even its aroma. The FDA has not set limits of lead for spices, but the American Spice Trade Association has. They're an advocacy group of spice traders and farmers and other industry experts that are advocating for the usage of safe spices. They published a paper, a guidance paper in 2023, which states that no more than 2 parts per million of lead should be present in bark spices, one of which is cinnamon. Now, as a reference point, the Wanna-Bana cinnamon apple puree and applesauce products that were famously recalled in the fall of 2023 had between 2,270 to 5,110 parts per million lead in cinnamon. Most patients with initial lead poisoning won't experience blatant symptoms, but over a prolonged period of exposure, they're going to develop GI side effects such as nausea, vomiting, or just an upset stomach. Serious symptoms can include fatigue and weight loss. Children, on the other hand, are extremely vulnerable because they can develop developmental delays and learning disorders. So how can you stay safe? Monitor the FDA and pay attention to alerts. Buy the products from companies that are open about their production process. Visit FDA.gov. There you will find a list of companies that have been given recalls, and there you can keep track of the products. I will continue to follow this very fascinating topic and alert you to any updates. Until next time.